Don't get your engineering degree. Engineering, electrical engineering.
I'm not gonna lie, getting an electrical engineering degree was tough. It was really hard, but there's not a day that I regret it. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Jodabeni and I'm an electrical engineer. Today we're gonna be looking at an electrical engineer named Timothy Lee Grant. And he's complaining that he's been training to become a software engineer. And hearing the news that Amazon is firing over 30,000 employees, it's kind of making him feel defeated because now he has to compete with over thousands of other software engineers that are going to be applying to the same position as he is.
So, Amazon just announced that they are going to be cutting 30,000 jobs. Now, I've heard multiple different conflicting numbers. Some say it's 14,000, some say it's 30,000. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. The effect is the exact same. So, I've been attempting to become a software engineer for over a year now. I've been doing leak code, a whole bunch of leak code. I've been trying to do projects. I've been trying to learn as much as I can to become a software engineer. I have gotten no interviews, nothing. No matter how many.
Right now, I'm doing my master's in artificial intelligence under computer science. It's hard. And what he's doing right now, do not undermine his work and patience because it takes a lot of effort, especially if you are working full time as well. So this is extremely hard what he is doing, but I'm glad he's at least to the point where he can start applying to jobs.
Many times I apply, just radio silence, okay? And now I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, okay, well, if I was having this much trouble getting even an interview, not the job, but the interview, now take those 30,000 or 14,000, put them onto the job market, and all of them have real work experience, unlike me, who doesn't.
And before you continue, if you made it this far, be sure to hit the like button and the subscribe button. It helps the channel tremendously. And let's keep going.
So if you were the hiring manager, who would you hire? Okay, for the three software engineering positions in the entire world, okay, let's imagine that there actually was a job opening for software engineering. There isn't, but let's imagine that there was, okay? And you're the hiring manager at this imaginary job opening. Who are you gonna hire? Someone with no experience? With an embedded systems engineer? Or someone who is a software engineer who's worked at Amazon? Obviously, you'd be an idiot not to hire the Amazonian. Okay, so, all right, well, if that's what I would do as a hiring manager, that's the logical path for any of them. What's the point of this? What?
All right, so you cannot go into the market with such a negative attitude. I understand that, hey, just because somebody has the background of working at Amazon could make you lose a lot of competitions, but he's not being optimistic at all. If let's say I'm a startup and I'm looking for a software engineer, I'm not looking for somebody too skilled because I'm already paying this senior software engineer a lot of money to maintain, and I just need another software engineer to back him. And there's two engineers. There's Timothy, who, although he hasn't had officially a software engineering job, he's been doing embedded systems, which there is coding involved. And then there's somebody who got laid off from Amazon. Here's the two things I can look at. Hey, maybe this guy was really bad at Amazon and Amazon got rid of him. That's one. Two, the person from Amazon might require a much higher compensation. And I understand that. And maybe I'm not willing to pay that right now. So I will go with Timothy instead of the Amazon guy. Obviously, whoever has the experience with Amazon might bring more to the table, but if I don't have the funding and I don't want to pay those extra costs, I'm gonna hire you. Hiring you will help me keep more money. So I wouldn't be so negative when it comes to this part because not everybody's trying to pay a high Fang X engineer because they know they are expensive.
Okay. So I've been thinking about this, and I think in my past, previously, I would be making videos, and I would make about one video every single day consistently. I was doing either a leak code or doing some of my projects, something like that. I was doing something at least once every day. And then over the weekends, both Saturday and Sunday, I would do about 7 hours of YouTube videos, just doing projects, trying to improve. And that's obviously on top of my full-time job as an embedded systems engineer. So that's what I used to do. And recently in the past few weeks, I just stopped because I've just given up. I've given up. I'm just like, this is before Amazon announced that they were doing this. And I was looking online and it's just like, there's nothing there. There's no job openings, just nothing. I think.
All right, so he says there's no job openings anywhere. My question for you, Timothy, are you only looking for jobs in your local city or state? Or are you actually open to jobs everywhere. He says there's no openings anywhere. All right, so we're right now. This is live. Let's find any company. How about SpaceX? Let's go to SpaceX. SpaceX jobs. Let me see. Software engineer. Okay, cool. Look at all these jobs for SpaceX. I don't know if you're very political and you don't like Elon Musk, but for example, let's just look at any of these. And I want to look at regular employee. Right now I'm trying to see if there's anything that could for entry level career, but it doesn't look like it shows it. But so all these are regular. This is at Bastrop, Texas, application software engineer, full stack, embedded software engineer, customer hardware. Take a look. I don't know. Looks like they're hiring. All right, let's check another company. What would be another company? Let's take a look at Lockheed Martin. Let's type in software engineer. Look at this one. Software engineer, early career. It got posted a month ago. This looks like something Timothy might want to do. A professional with Java, C++, or a similar language. And look at the experience. Are they asking for 3 to 5 years of experience? Job category 4-year and up in college. And he's already been working as an embedded systems engineer at his company, so he has the experience. There's jobs out there. Let's just check one more company for the sake of Timothy. Okay, let's try GM. I remember GM didn't have a lot of jobs once upon a time when I looked over here, but let's see. Software engineer, okay. This was posted 5 days ago in Ireland, so maybe let's just look at the United States. What do we have here? Okay, this was posted 19 days. Staff, software engineer, that's too high. Principal, staff. Okay, so I just went through all of GM, General Motor jobs for software engineer. It's cooked. They're only looking for principal and staff, pretty much high level software engineer. So yeah, don't look at GM. But that being said, we looked at two different companies. There's jobs out there. Just don't give up, man, and be open to move somewhere. Just be open to that, and I guarantee you guys are gonna help you find a good job.
Microsoft had like 5 positions available. Amazon had 2, and both of them were Twitch. How many were actual Amazon proper? 0. They literally had 0 positions here in Seattle. Microsoft and Amazon, both based in Seattle. I would expect.
First and foremost, if I am a brand new software engineer and I have 0 experience, the last place that I want to be applying to is Amazon or Microsoft. That's the first thing. I mean, that's me. You could definitely get in, but it's significantly much harder. It's recommended you start at a company that is at a lower level, or even at your current company, maybe switch over to a software engineering position, get that experience under your belt, and then go over. Because whenever you're applying to the other jobs, you might already have 4 years of experience at your current company. And let's say you switch over to the software engineering side, you get experience for maybe a year and a half. On your resume, you don't have to say, I've only been working as a software engineer for a year and a half. You can just put, hey, I work at XY company for 5 years, title of your current position, software engineer. You don't even have to tell them what you did before, but you could always include the skill set in your skills with the embedded systems.
Like 1,000 positions available. No, one had 5, the other had 0. And so I've just been seeing that, and I just have no motivation. I just like, fuck it. And that's why I haven't been posting any videos, because I can't find any motivation. I don't have any reason to do it. I just don't care, honestly. And the last video that I made, I was doing the AWS project. You have no idea how much effort it took for me to force myself to make that video. Now, normally I would make about 7 of those hour-long videos every single day over the weekend. But I didn't do any videos on Saturday, and then I had to like force myself to do that video over on Sunday, and it was like such a stark contrast. And then this week, Amazon announced that they're gonna be dumping 30,000, 14,000, whatever the number is. I don't care. Dumping 30,000 software engineers onto the market, which there are already no jobs.
Yeah, definitely. You're gonna have to, if you're trying to land a good job, you're definitely gonna have to take away a lot of that negative attitude. And the suffering we did in college to get our degrees, it literally puts us in a position where this should just be treated like another obstacle, another exam, another test, right? Don't be so down on yourself, because you definitely can find a good job, man.
Bro, okay. Fuck this. I'm gonna stop trying to become a software engineer. I give up. This is ridiculous. I don't know what I'm gonna be doing, like how I'm gonna be moving forward. I have no idea. I just this is ridiculous. Yeah. It's something that I've been trying to do for over a year now, and it's just been getting worse and worse and worse and worse. And I just see absolutely zero hope at all. Like, okay, yeah, the market will get better. It's a cyclical, it's cyclical. Okay, first off, I don't even know if that's true. I don't think it is true because every 6 months, AI gets better and better and takes a larger and larger percentage of the jobs. And to the idiots who say, oh, well, when will software engineering start to be replaced by artificial intelligence? It's already happening, you moron. Okay, like I get so pissed off when I hear people talking say, when will AI replace? When will? If AI will? It
AI won't replace the people. It's people who use AI that are going to replace those who don't. And the better you are at utilizing the skill sets that come with AI, you're definitely going to trump all of those who don't. At least that's my.
it's been happening for 3 years now. Okay, it's been happening. AI doesn't mean a little robot typing away. What it means is one person can now do the job of 5 people. That's what automation is. It's already happening. Okay, that's why there's no position. That's why there are no software engineering jobs open. Okay, and that's why the 30,000 are being cut. So
So that 30,000 that he mentioned, if you look at my last video, majority of it weren't even software engineers. In that 14,000 that they cut wasn't even, majority of it weren't even software engineers. It was literally people in other fields, HR. So that's the other part. Right now, he's just looking at it like, hey, they're cutting 30,000 software engineers and flooding the market full of software engineers. But that's not what they're doing. A majority of their cuts in the last one they did, majority of it weren't even software engineers. That's why I was frowning upon it because they were saying, hey, we're cutting all these people because AI and blah, blah, blah. Usually you'd cut software engineers, but you're cutting people who are outside of that domain. And that's why I was feeling a little icky about that cut. So don't feel too negative about that number because not a bunch of those people who got removed were software engineers.
where was I even going with that? Oh, right, cyclical, right? They say, oh, it's cyclical. Okay. Well, guess what? I don't have five years to wait. I don't have five years before I can get a job. Okay. So even if it was cyclical, which it's not. Every single 6 months, they drop. Anthropic drops a new model of their a AI agentic models that can just do insanely high quality product. And it gets better and better and better and better each time. Fuck. Oh, get this horribly difficult degree. Go to school. I mean, Facebook has to have some firmware engineering. I don't know, man. I don't know. And then is firmware going to be replaced? I mean, you were told code, maybe. Where do we go from here? Continue doing lead code, maybe. Continue doing lead. So where do we go from here? Continue doing lead code, maybe. Continue doing projects, try to become a firmware, or the only thing that I can think of is just try to continue doing firmware. Maybe I can get a job at, I mean, Facebook has to have some firmware engineer. I don't know, man. I don't know.
As of right now, I've just heard him talking about big names over and over and over. That might be why it's so hard. Everybody is trying to get into that less than 1% of positions in fame. Yeah, Facebook, Amazon, Google, all these companies, all the software engineers are trying to get there. So it's definitely going to be harder to get in. If anything, you're probably going to have to get in contact with somebody who's already in the company and have them put your resume in front of a hiring manager, not HR. Maybe then the manager can take your resume to HR and then help you get an interview. And right now, government being shut down, the economy is kind of trash right now. A lot of companies are doing layoffs. It's not the time when you should look at yourself and say, hey, I'm not qualified, I'm not good enough, because everybody's getting cooked right now. Regardless if you have a job or not, the market, people who own crypto, just people who hold certain investments who are being heavily affected by the shutdown. It's over 30 days now. People are in pain. And once a lot of this pain subsides, then the market, once it gets healthy, then you have a true shot. If that doesn't work, then maybe we can change our game plan.
And then is firmware going to be replaced? I mean, you were told, oh, get this horribly difficult degree. Go to school, study for this. Like for me, it took 10 years because I was going to a community college and I didn't have enough money to pay for tuition. So I ended up spending 10 years of my life trying to get a bachelor's degree. And I remember just hearing everyone, once you get your degree, you're going to be set. It's going to be, and just get this terribly difficult degree, but you know, it's going to be worth it. It's not worth it. Let me just tell you, it's not worth it. Don't get your engineering degree. Engineering, electrical engineering.
I'm not gonna lie. Getting an electrical engineering degree was tough. It was really hard. But there's not a day that I regret it. I love every single moment of it. I'm not too sure what happened at his job place. I don't know what happened to him. But my degree has helped me in so many ways. Not even just at my job, but even whenever I decided to enlist into the military, being able to become an officer, my degree played a big part into that. And hey, maybe if the civilian world isn't treating Timothy right, you might have a shot at being a 17 Delta here in the Army, and they do a lot of software engineering all the time, and you will not. I'm pretty sure if you did that, you would not have a hard time getting into any of the companies that you're applying to right now. So I don't know exactly what happened to him on the job field, but my electrical engineering definitely paid off. I am able to take care, I can afford a house without relying on a significant other to be in the picture. I can actively pick a house, put a down payment, and live in it by myself. And if it wasn't for God helping me get my degree, it wouldn't be possible.
All of those degrees, okay? Them. Don't do engineering. Just do a party degree, right? Like if you want to
do engineering, I disagree wholeheartedly. Do STEM.
Go to school. Okay, great. Go do business. I'm serious, by the way. Go do business. Do finance. Have fun. Go to parties. Enjoy yourself, right? You're going to be poor after you graduate. Yeah, but you're going to be poor once you graduate with an engineering degree too. So fuck it, right? Like just go do a party degree. It doesn't matter.
He said you will be poor if you do a business degree, and you will be poor if you do engineering as well. I disagree with that fact. Well, his truth. The reason why is becoming an electrical engineer put me in a very unique position where I was able to invest heavily, where I could triple or usually double what I make in a year. I wasn't able to do that. I wouldn't have been able to do that if I was working at Walmart or, I used to work at Walmart, so I'm not downing anybody that works at Walmart. My store manager was making over $200,000, but for somebody who's new, it would take a lot of years before you even reach that number. But the position I'm in right now, how you invest your money will be the outcome of everything else. And being an electrical engineer, there's less toll on my physical body. I code. Sometimes I'll go to the lab on the floor and see what things are going on and go back to my computer, make my report, finalize designs, schematics. A lot of that gives me more time on earth. And the more money I'm able to make, I can invest more, and eventually, hopefully I can be able to retire early. Me personally, I don't think I'm gonna retire early, but I wanna be in a position where if I wanted to, I can. And that's the power of STEM degrees. And with electrical engineering, it's so hard. My graduation class had 14 people. We're not getting replaced anytime soon. So take advantage of your degree since you already got it.
So yeah, I'm thinking about but I already made the mistake of getting an electrical engineering degree, so I can't really undo time.
He already has his electrical engineering degree. Timothy, if you're watching this, try going to RF, going to defense. Don't just have shiny object syndrome chasing Google or any of the FANG companies. You can definitely make a lot of money climbing your way in defense companies, contracting. Do not be ashamed of your degree, because there's a lot of people on this earth that cannot do what you.
Not lose faith. So I'm okay. Well, do I just continue trying to double down on firmware engineering? And if I do that, I guess I need to continue doing leak code, I guess. I was thinking about, at the company that I work for, there's also a software engineering department. I was thinking about, well, if I can get into the software engineering department, maybe that's how I can get into software. But they're not hiring. They just laid off literally a third of their department, just gone. Okay, so they're not hiring.
So if I was in his position and I really wanted a software engineering job, and I see that everybody who has a software engineering job are getting laid off, but I still have mine as an electrical engineer, I would be more than grateful. I guarantee you, everybody that got laid off at his company wish they had an electrical engineering degree, because they would still be there. You are literally blessed, but you just can't see it. I understand maybe being a software engineer is something that you really desire to do. Hey, what do people usually do whenever companies don't want to hire them because of the skill set they bring? You're always more than welcome to start your own company. And if you have a solution to a big problem, money will come, business will come, and ultimately you have a YouTube channel, you have people who are following you, have over 2,000 subscribers. People look up to you, people appreciate the videos that you do. I appreciate you coming on here, creating this video, and you have a big future ahead of you. So don't give up because the market is rough. It's rough for everybody. There's a lot of options on the table, but you getting your electrical engineering degree puts you in a very sweet spot that a lot of people wish they could be in. So if you're watching this video, and let me know what you think what Timothy should do. Do you think what he said was true? Do you think his electrical engineering degree was useless? Let me know in the comment section down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Jodabeni is out.